God says, something serious is about to unfold. A conversation is taking place behind closed doors, and your name is at the center of it. There are whispers, secrets, and discussions you have not been invited to. People are gathering in the shadows, their words carrying weight you cannot yet see. They are watching, waiting, making choices that could impact your path. They think you do not know, but God is revealing what is hidden. Their voices are hushed, their intentions unknown, but their actions are being exposed in this moment. Something is being planned, something that concerns you deeply. God is lifting the veil so you can see what has been kept from you. This is not a time to ignore the signs. This is a divine warning. What has been hidden in darkness is about to be brought into the light. Type 333 if you receive this message and claim your divine protection. God says, this group has gathered for a reason. Their words may not be what you expect, but they hold power over your present and future. Some are speaking against you, while others remain silent. There are those who question your journey, doubting your steps, wondering if you are truly meant to rise. Their words are filled with uncertainty, their minds filled with envy. But God is watching them, and He knows the truth. Not all who smile at you mean well. Not all who pretend to support you are genuine. This private group holds individuals who are not for you, even if they claim to be. Your name is being discussed in ways you have not imagined. Some speak of stopping you, delaying you, setting obstacles in your path. Others listen, pretending not to take sides, but their silence speaks volumes. Your spirit has felt this shift. The uneasiness, the sense of being watched, the feeling of something coming. It was not your imagination. It was a warning. Type Amen to break any negative plans spoken against you. God says, the words spoken in secret are not hidden from Him. Every whisper, every scheme, every discussion is known to the divine. Those who think they are unseen are mistaken. They believe their plans are solid, but what they do not realize is that God is already ahead of them. He has seen their hearts, their motives, their true intentions. He is setting His own plan into motion. What they plotted against you will not succeed. What was meant to break you will be reversed. The trap set for you will be uncovered, and those who laid them will be the ones caught. You will not fall. You will not fail. God has marked you for something greater, and no private conversation can change that. Those who rise against you will stumble. Those who speak against you will be silenced. Those who plot against you will be exposed. Type 777 if you believe God will turn every attack into a testimony. God says, there is no need to fear. No plan of the enemy can override the divine plan set for you. What was spoken behind your back will not dictate your future. There is a shift happening now. The truth is coming to light. Those who thought they were in control are about to lose their grip. Their whispers will turn into silence. Their schemes will collapse before their eyes. Their plans will fall apart, and you will rise untouched. You are covered. You are protected. You are walking under divine favor. No force, no lie, no betrayal can remove what God has ordained for you. Type yes if you stand firm in this protection and refuse to be shaken. God says, you are not alone. He has placed warriors around you, unseen but strong, shielding you from harm. Every attack meant for you is being redirected. Your enemies do not see the divine shield around you. They do not know that their words have no power over you. They do not realize that you are moving under a higher authority. This is a moment of revelation. Watch as their plans unravel. Watch as the truth unfolds. Watch as God turns everything in your favor. What was meant to harm you will become your stepping stone. What was spoken against you will become proof of your strength. Every closed door will lead to a greater opportunity. Type 444 if you know God is working behind the scenes for you. God says, the tables are turning. Those who spoke against you will watch as you succeed. Those who doubted you will see you rise higher than ever before. Every false word spoken in secret is being shattered. Every hidden plan is being revealed. Every attempt to block you is failing in this very moment. They will wonder how you overcame. They will question how you stood firm. They will be confused by your unshaken spirit. But you will know, it was God all along. You were never alone. You were never truly in danger. What seemed like a threat was only a test. And you have already won. Type 888 if you claim this victory and step into divine favor. God says, this is only the beginning. The exposure will continue. The truth will spread. The ones who doubted you will see the hand of God move. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing in your favor. What was meant to be a setback is turning into a launchpad. There is no need to worry. No need to doubt. The private words spoken against you have no real power. The only word that stands is the one God has spoken over your life. Type Amen if you trust in God's plan and receive your breakthrough. Your name is written in victory. Your future is secured. Your destiny is untouched by the words of man. The whispers will fade. The fear will disappear. Only God's promise will remain. And you will step into what was always meant for you. Your season of elevation is here. No force can stop it. No conversation can change it. God has already decided your outcome. Type 999 if you know this message was meant for you and receive your blessing now. God says, this moment is crucial. Everything that has been happening in the background is coming to a head. What was once spoken in the dark is now surfacing, and the truth cannot be hidden any longer. Those who have sat in secret conversations, speaking against you, are about to be exposed. Their words will no longer be concealed. Their intentions will be laid bare, and you will see who truly stands with you. God has already prepared you for this moment. You may not have realized it, but He has been strengthening you all along. He knew this time would come, and He made sure you would be ready. Type 111 to confirm that you are prepared for what God is about to do. God says, do not fear the exposure. Do not be troubled by what comes to light. The people who thought they could move against you without consequence are about to be caught in their own web. Some will try to deny their involvement. Some will pretend they were never part of it. But their words and actions will betray them. The truth always finds a way to rise. This is divine justice. This is God making things right. This is the moment when everything shifts in your favor, and those who doubted you will have no choice but to witness it. Type 555 if you trust that divine justice is already in motion. God says, you are stepping into a season of great revelation. This is not just about those speaking against you. This is about clarity, about understanding who truly belongs in your life. Some people have been walking with you, but they were never meant to stay. Some connections are being removed. Some ties are being severed. This is not rejection, this is protection. You may feel the loss, but what is leaving you was never meant to remain. God is making space for what is truly aligned with your purpose. Type 222 if you are ready for new doors and new connections. God says, do not hold on to what He is removing. Do not fight for those who were secretly working against you. Their season in your life is over. You are being elevated. You are being placed in a new position. Some people cannot go with you, and that is why they had to be revealed. This is divine alignment. This is a cleansing. What is false is being stripped away, and what is real will remain. Type Amen if you are ready for this divine shift. God says, be still and watch what happens next. Those who try to block you will witness your breakthrough. Those who spoke against you will watch as God lifts you higher. This is the moment they never expected. This is the turnaround they cannot stop. Their plans are collapsing before their eyes, and your victory is already secured. You do not need to fight. You do not need to prove anything. God is handling it all, and the results will speak for themselves. Type 666 if you believe that God's hand is upon your life. God says, the storm is passing. What felt like chaos was only preparation. The difficulties you faced were not meant to break you but to build you. Everything is falling into place. Everything is shifting in your favor. Those who tried to hold you back will be left behind as you move forward. Your elevation is unstoppable. Your blessings are undeniable. No force can block what God has released for you. Type 777 if you know your season of breakthrough has arrived. God says, it is time to walk in confidence. You are no longer bound by the words of others. You are no longer affected by their opinions or their schemes. What once hurt you will no longer have power over you. What once delayed you will no longer stand in your way. Every stronghold is being broken, and every chain is falling. You are free. You are rising. You are stepping into everything meant for you without hesitation or fear. Type 999 if you receive this freedom and embrace your divine destiny. God says, this is your confirmation. Every word spoken against you has lost its power. Every attack formed against you has failed. Every enemy that stood in your way has been removed. There is nothing left to fear. There is nothing left to question. This is your time, and nothing can stop what is coming next. Stand firm. Walk boldly. Know that you are covered, protected, and destined for greatness. Type Amen to seal this message and step into your divine victory. God says, this is not the end, it is just the beginning. Everything that has been hidden is now coming into the light. The whispers, the secret meetings, the hidden agendas, they can no longer be concealed. The people who thought they could speak against you without consequences are now seeing the results of their actions. They underestimated the power of God's covering over your life. They believed they could alter your destiny, but they were wrong. Now, the tables are turning. Now, the shift is happening. What was meant to break you is now building you. What was spoken against you is turning into fuel for your elevation. Type 000 if you know that God is reversing every attack against you. God says, do not be distracted by the noise. Do not be moved by what is being said. Their words hold no weight when God has already spoken a greater promise over you. Some of these people once stood by your side. Some of them pretended to be for you. But in their hearts, they carried envy, doubt, and deception. Now, their true nature is being exposed. They thought they could stay hidden. They thought their words would never reach your ears. But God does not allow His chosen ones to be deceived for long. Type 111 if you are ready for the truth to fully unfold. God says, your name is being removed from their negative conversations. Every lie they spread is being silenced. Every attempt to damage your character is failing in real time. They wanted you to be overlooked. They wanted you to be cast aside. But instead, you are being elevated. Instead, you are being seen in ways they never expected. This is divine intervention. This is God proving that no weapon formed against you will prosper. This is your season to rise above every scheme, every betrayal, and every hidden agenda. Type 777 if you believe God's plan is greater than their plots. God says, those who spoke against you will watch as you rise. Their words were meant to discourage you, but instead, they have become stepping stones for your breakthrough. They cannot understand why their plans failed. They do not see the divine protection surrounding you. They do not realize that you were never fighting this battle alone. You are walking under divine authority. You are covered by grace. What was meant for harm is turning into a testimony of God's power over your life. Type 444 if you know God is fighting battles you cannot even see. God says, there is nothing left to fear. The battle is already won. The outcome has already been decided. You are victorious, and no opposition can change that. The ones who doubted you will have to acknowledge your success. The ones who tried to stop you will have to watch as you move forward. The ones who plotted against you will have to answer for their actions. This is justice. This is divine order. This is what happens when you remain faithful, even in the face of betrayal. Type Amen if you receive this justice and step into your next level. God says, the shifting has already begun. You may feel it in your spirit, you may sense that something is happening even before you see it with your eyes. This is confirmation. Every closed door was for your protection. Every delay was for your preparation. Every attack was only setting the stage for your elevation. Now, it is time. Now, the doors that were meant for you will open. Now, the opportunities you were waiting for will come. The season of waiting is over. Type 555 if you are ready to walk into what God has prepared for you. God says, this is your season of divine acceleration. Where others struggled, you will succeed with ease. Where others were blocked, you will move forward without hindrance. The people who spoke against you will not understand how you overcame. They will not comprehend how you continue to rise despite their efforts. But you will know, it was God all along. There is no force strong enough to stop what is meant for you. No words, no schemes, no hidden conversations can change what God has already ordained. Type 222 if you receive this acceleration and step boldly into your purpose. God says, this is your confirmation that you are stepping into a new level. The struggles of the past season are no longer your burden. The pain, the betrayal, the uncertainty, it is all being replaced with clarity and victory. The people who doubted you will see the evidence of God's work in your life. The ones who tried to hold you back will see you move faster than ever before. What was meant to break you is only making you stronger. You are unstoppable. You are chosen. You are protected, and nothing will stand in your way. Type 999 if you receive this word and claim your divine breakthrough now. God says, this is the moment everything changes. The battle you thought would last forever is coming to an end. The opposition you faced is losing its power. Every negative word spoken against you is crumbling. Every lie, every false accusation, every hidden conversation is being dismantled. Those who gathered to speak against you will soon be silent. They thought their words could shape your destiny. They believed they had control over your future. But what they did not realize is that their words hold no weight in the presence of God's divine will. Type 333 if you believe God's power is greater than their words. God says, you were never alone in this battle. Every time they whispered in secret, He was there. Every time they planned against you, He saw it. Every time they thought they would succeed, He was already 10 steps ahead. They thought they were moving in silence. They thought their words would never come back to them. But now, the truth is being revealed. This is divine justice unfolding before your eyes. This is the exposure of hidden agendas. This is God proving that no plan of the enemy can prosper against His chosen ones. Type 777 if you know God is fighting for you even now. God says, this is the beginning of your vindication. You do not need to defend yourself. You do not need to explain anything. The truth will stand on its own, and those who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge it. Some will act like they never spoke against you. Some will try to befriend you again. They will come back with apologies, with excuses, with reasons why they did what they did. But be careful. Not everyone who returns deserves a place in your life again. Some only come back to see if their words still have power over you. Type 444 if you are ready to move forward without looking back. God says, your season of restoration is here. The years you lost to false accusations are being restored. The time you spent proving yourself to the wrong people is being repaid. Everything they tried to steal from you is coming back tenfold. Every missed opportunity is returning in a greater way. Every delay is turning into acceleration. Your victory will be undeniable. Your breakthrough will be seen by those who never believed in you. You are about to step into something greater than you ever imagined. Type Amen if you are ready for this divine restoration. God says, what was broken is being repaired. The pain they caused is being healed. The betrayal that once shook you is losing its hold. You are no longer in the place they left you. You have grown, you have strengthened, you have risen beyond their reach. What they said about you no longer matters. You are moving forward. You are stepping into a new season, free from the weight of the past. You will not carry their words into your next level. Type 555 if you are ready to embrace your future without fear. God says, the tables are turning in a way no one expected. Those who spoke against you will soon seek your help. The ones who dismissed you will need your guidance. This is how God works. This is how divine justice is served. Those who try to close doors on you will see you walk through greater ones. You will not just rise, you will thrive. You will not just survive, you will conquer. Every attempt to bring you down has only built you up. Type 888 if you receive this elevation and declare your victory. God says, you were always meant to overcome. You were chosen for something greater, and no attack can change that. Your name is written in victory, not in defeat. What they plotted against you has already failed. What they said about you no longer holds power. You are walking in divine favor, untouched by their words. Now is the time to step into your purpose without hesitation. Now is the moment to embrace the future without fear. Nothing can stop what is coming next. Type 999 if you believe your breakthrough is here and claim your blessing now.